What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We've just hit 20k subscribers, so thank you all so much. Let's get to 30k and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. Plenty of free crypto and goodies down there. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and the bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and this is probably because you haven't hit the bell icon. Thank you again for all your support. The algorithm is slamming a lot of content creators right now, so we really appreciate all your support. And we're so proud of the amazing community that we built, so make sure to jump into the Telegram and the free Discord. So we're just taking a look at Luna here, and as we can see, things still looking really good on a macro time frame. You know, it's basically been up and to the right for Luna, hasn't it, ever since we had that correction back in May, June, July. We bottomed out at around $4, and then Luna actually ran up to $100 in the space of around 6 or 7 months here, so a massive 25x in price, which is obviously pretty incredible to see. And we do think, you know, Luna has really been benefiting from the wide adoption of UST, hasn't it? Every time UST is actually minted, obviously Luna is burned. And when you borrow against Luna, it's also locked up, taken out of circulating supply. Obviously, all of this increases the demand for the token and should, in theory, increase the price. And we have seen, you know, some elements of this in the market, along with Luna just having a huge amount of demand in general. We do think a lot of people borrowing against their Luna currently, really enjoying using that mechanic and then just throwing it into the anchor 20% a year yield pool is obviously just a fantastic way to start. There's lots of uses for UST and it's getting a large amount of adoption for stablecoin farming, etc. So Luna has been benefiting heavily from this, we think. Basically, it had, you know, it came down, it bottomed out, it had this huge run up here, and then since then it's been grinding in a very nice, you know, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, all the way to the upside, trading very bullishly indeed, and just looking really strong, to be honest. Overall, you can see here, you know, it's been technically trading like an absolute beast as well. Come down, retest the all-time high. It's 127, back down to the all-time high, 141, 127 as support. We run up here, back down to the 127 for support. We run up. We break the 161, looking really strong here. And then we come back down, retest the previous swing high as support, run up to a new all-time high, coming down here, and we're retesting the 161 as support here, which is really good to see. Trading very technically indeed. Luna's been just on an absolute tear recently in general, hasn't it? And we do think it's probably going to continue, as there is going to be a large amount of demand for Luna as it does start to fall down to these levels. Because remember that you can actually borrow against your Luna as well and use and basically do things with that money. So quite clear there is a huge amount of demand for these kinds of mechanics in the market. You can see, you know, there's evidence of this in the charts. Every time that Luna comes back down to a previous swing high, it finds a really bullish support and a huge run up follows. You can see this has happened multiple times here. We come down to support, have a run, come down, make a higher low, run up, make a new all-time high, come back down to support, new all-time high, back to support, new all-time high, back to support. And, you know, we wouldn't be surprised if we saw Luna heading to a new all-time high fairly soon into that $120, $130 area. Because it's been super bullish, hasn't it? Let's be honest. Even with the market sentiment being pretty bad recently, you can see if we look at the 4th of December, for example, we actually rolled over here on the 4th of December with Bitcoin looking super bearish, instantly bounced to a new all-time high. We double topped, came down, double bottom, retested the bottom here like this, and then got the continuation all the way up to $100 at that all-time high, looking really solid. So Luna looking really strong. Obviously a great ecosystem with loads more projects coming out to support UST and Luna respectively. And we do think as it does continue to develop, it's going to continue to rise in price. The demand for Luna is going to increase, in our opinion, going into the future, especially as more people find out about all the utility that you can actually get for Luna and UST specifically. So we think Luna looking really strong here. You can see on the hourly time frame right now, we're just consolidating between these 2 points here, this support and this resistance. So in terms of short-term price predictions then, we've obviously got this support here down at around that 161. We do think that that's probably going to be a fairly strong support at $65. But if we rolled lower, we could see ourselves heading down towards that $53 swing low here. Maybe do something like this and then come back up slowly back to the all-time high if we did roll over in the market. But I think realistically, Luna's about to get a bounce, considering that we are getting pretty overextended now. To the downside, you can see how oversold we got recently. We do think, you know, we're heading back up at least to retest this resistance now at $77 and then back towards $100. And then obviously, as I said before, we've got $200 here on the 127 extension. We do think that's very possible, maybe even likely at this point for Luna. considering how well it is doing. And then obviously you can see here, if we throw our Fibonacci level on for our recent move, you can see there's also confidence to the fact of that, heading up to around $200 for our next move to the upside for Luna. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with 4 videos we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. There are 3 tiers giving you access to our private Discord. Crypto Supporter is available if you just want to help us out a small amount. Crypto Maximalist is our main tier, which gives you access to detailed daily technical analysis and signals, weekly and monthly coin calls, and insights into our personal moves, while Maximalist Gold takes it a step further, giving you an insight into our personal portfolio tracker, super low cap gem research, and a 100x portfolio we're constructing and updating, and access to us personally as a resource to discuss your portfolio via Messenger. Make sure to check it out. You can also sign up to our free Telegram and public Discord via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.